final considerations whenever you do it is what resources you have. Do you have professors? Do you have experts? For the audio podcast, they always had to interview 2 or 3 students about their topic. They had to find one expert that could be within the MSU faculty or outside of the university. Someone did weddings. We were talking about weddings, and so they went and interviewed a wedding planner for theirs. And so what resources do you have? How much time with the students do you have? Audio is a lot faster to edit and a lot faster to do than video podcasting. But video podcasting, more people will watch it because more people watch video through YouTube and whatever than listen to just audio. And how much money do you have to be able to buy equipment? And I used the $265 recorder, but I also bought, before I got that grant, I bought $20, they were refurbished voice recorders. And the quality is still pretty good, to the point that some students were leaving the expensive voice recorder and taking the little cheap one recorder to interview their subjects, which kind of drove me crazy for after buying all this. But your biggest consideration are your students. If I was going to do this with lower level students, I'd go back to survival conversational English and give them topics to do about that. I wouldn't make them do 20 to 30-minute audio podcast with professors. But the last students that I were using, they were on the verge of going to regular classes. They needed that higher level of academic English. So if you want to see more of the students' works, you can go to my website, eslstudentpublications.com, and you'll see on the pages, and the 2006 through 2008 student podcasts, those are all the video podcasts. There's about 7 audio podcasts that I've put up. I'll try to get off my chair and put a lot of the other audio podcasts up there. Also, you can see on the pages, there's the TESOL and other presentations. That's where I will put the past presentations and slideshows that I've done, and this one. Currently, the 2008 TESOL is under the 2008 Student Podcast, if you want to find it there. You can also go to iTunes and type in the search ESL Musings, and you can download those to your computer and listen to on your iPod, because really, my student stuff is more fun than any music out there. If you have any questions, you can email me at podcast@elc.msu.edu. Or that's the link below is where you can get to the TESOL. Don't do it today. Don't do it tomorrow. Wait next week. But if there's any other questions, I'd love to answer them. We have a few more minutes.
Did they share them with each other? Did you have like a presentation?
On the rubric for the video one, like 5% was voting. So they voted on each other's, which also gives them a little more motivation that they know that it's part of their final grade, but it's only a very minor part of their final grade.
Do you have them assess each other in terms of what they contributed to the project?
When they're voting, I break it down, just not best podcast, I broke it down to best direction, best acting, best use of English. And then I would show them the top ones. I wouldn't rip into any of the groups. But also at the bottom of that would be a reflection, looking at, comparing yours to the others. What does your group need to work on to improve? Or what was better in your second podcast than your first podcast? So I tried to incorporate self-reflection. I didn't really want them to rip into each other's, because then feelings get hurt and they're stuck with each other for a year or so. Anything else? Any other questions? There are My business card is on the back table as well. There were some little postcards from the podcast. So, good luck. Thank you.